धन्यवाद.
Sri M. Sanmugam. Sir, 3 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman Sir, for giving me an opportunity to discuss in this economic development, higher GDP and boosting economy. Labor is one important factor, and without cooperation of skilled workers, manpowers, employees, they cannot achieve the result. Sir, labor is not a commodity. Labor is the wealth of the world. To solve the problem of the labor, the tripartism mechanism, it is very, very important. Our country have a very good tripartism mechanism, that is the Indian Labour Conference, the highest body of the Labour Conference. Sir, from 1940 onwards, every year the conference was held. And the Prime Minister used to attend that conference. But after this BJP government has come, in 2015, that was the last conference held by this government, and the Prime Minister has also attended. Subsequently, we have demanded so many times to convene this Labour Conference to settle the issue of the working class. All the central trade union, recognized central trade union in India, we are fighting for the poor working class, and we placed 12 demands to ask the government to discuss those items. So far, the government is not come forward to discuss those things. And the union government passed labor codes hurriedly during the COVID period, but their implementation is not happening because the rules are yet to be notified. Sir, you know that labor is a concurrent subject. Even though if you pass the codes in this August House, the respective states should also be pass the rules. Most of the states, except 3 states, they have passed the rules. So, it is very difficult to implement the 4 codes. So, I would urge upon the government not to stand on prestige and to repeal these codes, and fresh legislation can be brought after this consultation with our trade unions. Sir, the Employees Provident Fund Act, it is a very good social security of the working class. In this act, there was no pension provision prior 1971. After that, the family pension was introduced. Subsequently, in 1995, the pension scheme was brought, and the same pension scheme. Sir, only 1 minute. Sir, the pension scheme, we are demanding 1,000 rupees for minimum pension once. At the UPA government, they have given. Subsequently, now we are demanding 9,000 rupees. So far, they are not giving. And another one is also, I request the government, there are some public sector and the private sector, they are giving the 30% of the terminal benefit to the workers. That is 12% PF, 4.5% gratuity, 4.5% retiree medical benefit, and the rest of the amount will go to the pension over and above the EPF pension. But after closing of this PSU, after closing of these private sectors, where the workers will go and request for this amount. For that, the government should bring a scheme, thereby taking over such benefit schemes, and the continuity should be guaranteed. The another one is ESI. It is a very good scheme, sir. That ESI scheme, those people who are all exceeding the 21,000 rupees salary, they will be come out from this one. Nowadays, it is 21 rupees, 1,000 rupees salary. It is very easy, sir. So that we are demanding to the government, up to 21,000, it should be a compulsory. The ESI should be extended. And another one is, in ESI, there is a provision. The minimum salary of the workers per day less than the 175.
Thank you.
There
Thank
is
you,
no
Honorable
necessary
Member.
for the workers have to pay their contributions. So these are the main benefits are there. We are demanding, but they are not giving. And this MSME, the MSME depends upon the PSU and the government sector. The government sector and the PSU,
Please conclude.
they are not giving to the only 1 minute, sir. They are not giving to the orders to the MSME. Our finance minister very liberal to give the loan to the MSME. What is the benefit? The PSU and the government sectors are not procure the products. And another is the government is reluctant to recruit the C&D workers. They are very particular about the A&D only. The C&D workers, they are not recruiting. For that also we request the government should come forward.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Thank you.
And the bonus ceiling, sir. The
Sir, you have
ceiling,
taken nearly double the time.
2007 only, the bonus ceiling was raised. Last 10 years, there is no raise in the bonus ceiling. And we request the BSNL, it is a very good service sector, very largest sector. They are not giving the wage revision so far, sir. So we request, these are the many things are there, but you are not permitting to speak on the very light. So I request the fashion of the government department to engage more and more employees on contract basis, competing with the private sector. There is an effective law on contract for abolition and regulation contract. If the worker is not permanent nature, then they can engage contract workers, but they should be given the benefit at par with the permanent employees. But the government is not enforcing the provisions, which lead to exploitation and inhuman conditions.
Thank you,
of the
sir.
contract
Thank
labor.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Honorable